Okay. Yo, what's up, guys? This is PoisonCurls, and I'll be running Mega Man X 100%. And I'll actually be doing the most difficult route there is, filled with a bunch of crazy stuff. So Burglar will talk you through all that stuff.
Hi guys, my name is Burglar. I am another Mega Man X runner, and I will be doing commentary for Poison's run this time. And to expand on what Poison just said, at this level of Mega Man X speedrunning, there are two potential routes you can take. We like to call them E3 for Eagle Third or Storm Eagle Third, or C3 for Sting Chameleon Third. C3 is the route that Poison is going to do, and it is extremely dangerous. I'll kind of talk more about that once the run begins. I think Poison, you need to count that down, right?
Yeah, sure.
I think it's whenever you're ready, so just like give them a 3, 2, 1 go, and they'll start the timer.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, let's begin. Let's do it. So, for those of you who never saw a Mega Man X game before, I'll give you a brief rundown on them. Most Mega Man X games, they have an intro stage which starts immediately after you press start on the screen. This is the highway. This is the intro stage. There's actually quite a bit of tech in this stage for so early in the game. A lot of small RNG things. RNG standing for random number generator. It's like a luck factor in the game. Right now, Poison's doing everything he can to simply hold right and not have to be stopped by any enemies. You'll notice he's destroying them instantly. Here we have one of two little beam bosses. The idea is you're supposed to stand in front of them casually, but for the speedrun, we get behind them. And right now, he's grinding for health because he doesn't trust his second beam. Oh, yeah, that's what you don't want to see typically. So right now, yeah, he had to destroy this one from the front. Because if he would have went behind into the strat originally, unfortunately he would have died. So that's no big deal. You actually want to be low health for the end of this stage. He might get some backup health just in case, I'm not sure. The boss this stage is one of those bosses in video games where you have to let him defeat you for the story to advance. So we're going to be doing that. A lot of this is self-explanatory. There's a lot of small tricks that he's doing right now, like to sort of speed up. Like, for example, when he went down that little slope, he jumped at the end to maintain some speed. Looks like he's attempting what we call task cars, and unfortunately that didn't give him luck. But you see how he killed that car? There we go. So actually, he pulled that one off successfully, so he is right where he needs to be right now. He's going to blow up this car. There's going to be one car that comes out of the ship. He's going to blow that one up, and once the second car blows up, the boss fight will begin. And since he's already at such low health, the boss fight will almost automatically end. Here's Vile. Let's see what kind of Vile he gets. Vile can shave seconds off your run, depending. That was not bad with Vile, actually. You notice where Vile stopped. Vile stopped right in front of X, so when he grabbed X, the cutscene began. So here's just the cutscene. In the meantime, let me try and talk to you about the route that Poison's taking. Every Mega Man X route will start with the same two bosses. Well, not the same, but the same first boss, Chill Penguin. The reason we go into Chill Penguin, which you'll see in a moment, is we need to get an upgrade called the Dash Boots. These boots will let you go fast, which is the point of the run. So, boss intro cutscene. There's gonna be some tech in the beginning here where he's gonna try and maximize his time on downward slopes. You'll notice that. He wants to clear all the enemies without having to stop for anything. So far, it's looking good. See, yeah, perfect intro part so far. Not too much to say. All this is self-explanatory. Going down here, just again, not stopping. We take the time to tell you more about the C3 route and why it's dangerous and volatile. C3 involves doing a trick. Actually, no, let me go even further than that. We're playing the 100% category, which means we're supposed to get every single upgrade in this game. All 8 hearts, all 4 sub-tanks, all of these capsule upgrades, And the reason we do this is near the end of the game, we get Ryu's Hadouken from Street Fighter, which is like an Easter egg weapon that one-shots nearly every boss in this game. So there's one upgrade. You'll see X's boots just changed, and now we can do this. We can dash. That's why we come here first. So, it's an unfortunate bonk there. That's cool, though. That happens to almost everyone. See, so, oh, nice slope jump there. We get in the mech, we go up here because it's faster than taking the bottom route. And here, we're going to, after this snowball section, we're going to be coming up to the first of many RNG bosses in this game. Chill Penguin. So, the idea of Penguin, to make it simple for anyone new, we want him not to slide. Slide is bad. This Penguin, let me tell you, he loves to slide. So let's see what kind of a penguin we get, what kind of mood he's in today. That's a slide. Good. Ice breath is what we typically want to see. Not bad so far, 2 slides. Oh yeah, keep doing that. Not bad penguin, actually. 3 sides. 3 slides, 3 ice breaths. So the next stage he's going to be going to is to get another crucial item. And the stage will be Boomer Kuwanger. Boomer Kuwanger, when you defeat him, he gives us the boomerang weapon, which will be used to do a lot of the future glitches in this run, including the aforementioned C3 route glitch, which I'll cover more when we get there. It's a very dangerous trick. Let's see. Alright, so he tries for right wall. I respect that. Hitting that right wall there and using that to climb up is a really hard strat. It loses a second if you don't get it, but it gains a second if you do get it. This stage is a very vertical stage. So, typically in Mega Man games, I would say vertical stages are harder. This is probably one of the hardest single stages in the game to do at like a good speed level. So right now this is the elevator. You'll notice that he's damaging himself on spikes but not losing health. That's just like a little glitch and like a little for fun thing we do. It has not. He's Poison's showing off a little bit here. You'll notice he phased through those spikes. When you're in invincibility frames, you can phase through those spikes. Just looks cool. Kind of dangerous though. Isn't a madman. So going up here, a lot of this is self-explanatory. He's just trying to maximize going up these ladders, and we're going to come to a really hard trick here that we call Iceless. He's going to attempt to get this hard. Oh my god, first try. What a legend. So, that was textbook. That trick, a long time ago, was thought to be cast only. So you just saw a first try Iceless live. That's pretty cool. Here we are already at the boss door. Boomer Kuwanger's the boss coming up. This guy, he's a little bit bumpy. The battle is almost the same usually. You want to do, we call it the tango. You want to tango with it. You'll see what I'm talking about. Just get him in this loop. We call this the dance, the tango. Might start randomly teleporting at some point. Sucks when he's teleporting early. That sucks, but it's fine. He basically, once he starts teleporting, as long as you stay in the middle, you're basically safe. And Boomer Kuwanger down. We now have Boomer Kuwanger's horns. Like, you'll notice the boss has these horns. That's like a boomerang that we get. And now we're going to go to the Sting Chameleon stage, the C3, the one I've been hyping up. So, in order to 100% this game, we need to get the heart in this stage. Normally, you cannot get the heart in the stage until you defeat the Maverick Launch Octopus, because when you defeat Launch Octopus, it fills up the underground water in this stage, makes the heart easy to get. You're not intended to get the heart this way. So this is a really volatile trick. Let's see if Poison gets it. Might take a few tries, honestly. It's concentration for this. Okay, he needs that drop. That's cool. What's he gonna do? Alright, he's pre-breaking the blocks. That's okay. Again, very hard trick, especially hard to do under pressure. This is why I called him a madman for doing this in the marathon. Oh man, he was close to it. So the idea of this trick, you'll notice the heart was on that ledge, right? The idea of this trick is we're doing a glitch in the game where we grab an item with the boomerang, and we grab that boomerang item as it comes back to us at the same frame that heart loads into, like, I guess the game's RAM. So it tricks the game like that. It tricks the game into thinking we got the boomerang. So we actually collected that boomerang on the ledge. It's actually, for the sake of showing this run off, it's a good thing that Poison kind of died there, because it showed you where the heart was. We got that heart without actually going over there, so let's go. This is awesome. Here is the boss, the mini-boss we call Green Biker Dad, for reasons related to Mega Man X2. This guy, nothing too special about this guy, except Poison is probably being careful once the boomerang his eye, because this guy has some really weird invincibility frames. Here we are at the capsule, the second of our capsules. This is an armor upgrade. We get this, that means we take half damage from everything in the game. So things are looking kind of good so far. So waiting for the screen to unlock here. From here on out, Poison is just going to play the levels normally. You gotta avoid these rock guys in here. Pretty easy to avoid. Normally this cave has like other rocks falling down thanks to the Green Biker Dad up there, but since we killed him, he's not stomping around up there getting rocks to fall down. You're gonna notice Poison uses the boomerang to pick up the extra life there. That extra life is crucial to the run, believe it or not. It's gonna come into play much, much later, like 20 minutes later probably. The swamp's quicksand slows you down, but only if you stay in it long enough, so he's jumping just to avoid that. You'll notice a lot of dashing and jumping. That's the optimal movement in this run. So here we go, boss fight against Sting Chameleon. There's only one real, I guess, RNG factor to this, is if he chooses to high jump to the top left in the beginning of the fight. But for the way Poison's going to deal with it, it mitigates that risk. This fight's going to be simple. They're just going to hit him, and we're just going to play a little... What's he doing? Ooh, this is something new. Is he doing that because he might be down? Yeah, I think. Alright, I see what Poison's doing. I didn't realize his ammo count. Smart. Very smart. Did not even notice how many boomerangs he was down, because I think it's because he had to do C3 a few times. Yeah. Is a 10,000 IQ player right now. So the next stage we're going to is Storm Eagle. Storm Eagle is an infamous RNG boss. I guess before I get to that, I'll talk more about Storm Eagle when we get to the boss fight, but for now, we have another one of those glitches, like the one we just did in Sting Chameleon where he got the heart. I'm sure he's gonna go for it here. We call this one the magic carpet. You see these platforms he's on right now? He's going to spawn one of these platforms into his boomerang. However, he only gets one shot at it. What a madman, he got it. So this is a huge glitch in the game, so let's see. But will he make it over to the sub-tank okay? Oh yeah, he did. Now he's gonna ride this halfway across the stage. Yep. See how glitched up the platform is? This is not supposed to be happening. The game doesn't know how to handle this. That was perfect. And there, and we're gonna get our helmet upgrade. This is the third out of 4 upgrades in this game. That glitch looks super cool, by the way. Like, if you casually know Mega Man X and never saw that, oh man, that's crazy. The helmet upgrade lets us break blocks of our head. Like, only a couple instances of blocks in this game, so it's a weird upgrade, but it leads to another upgrade. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, Poison got another one up, that's why he got grabbed by that guy. Poison is not taking any chances. He wants to show you guys a good run, so he's going fast, but he's doing some safety things to make sure nothing bad happens, so I respect it. Over those guys. So, right here is Storm Eagle. We want him not to dive. Diving is bad. However, he did the C3, the very risky route. That means he has this guy's weakness, which you'll now see. He'll shoot him with Buster, and then he'll start Sting Chameleon weapon. Look at how much we're chunking Eagle's health. Unfortunately, Eagle's still a jerk at diving. So, yeah, it's bad RNG when he does this. We can't just shoot him as much as we want to, but that's still not bad. Oh yeah, I'm looking in chat. This Skipper said the graphics are a little bit bugged due to the carpet ride. That is true. I forgot to mention that. Like, the ship does not normally look scuffed like this, and the background is actually moving. Just that carpet ride really screws up this stage. So next, we're going to be going to Flame Mammoth here. We go to him next because he has the Buster upgrade. We got all 3 capsules so far. Well, all 3. 3 out of 4 capsules so far. We now need to get the 4th one, which is an upgrade to our weapon. And this is probably the biggest game changer in the whole game. Because you'll notice that X can charge 2 levels, so like a green shot and a yellow shot. We're going to get a 3rd level, a pink shot, which is like insane. Not only does this grant us a pink shot, it gives us a level 3 charge of all of our boss sub-weapons, which we did not have previously. Here we go, he did the stage pretty clean, pretty nice. X is fully armored out now, and it will show you a little demo of this new shot we have. We can't skip this cutscene. Look at that. Nothing wants to mess with that. So right now we're going to kill this guy, we're going to go up here, and we are going to get this sub-tank, as we need all the sub-tanks and all the hearts. That's that, and there's the heart down there, and wow, what a clean grab. Got it. And so we got all the extras in this stage, we collected everything, we just have to finish it now. Poison is going to do everything in his power to stay on these treadmills. Like, the treadmills are going in different directions. You want to stay on the ones that point you right, and avoid the ones that point you left. Good. Please try to be careful. Oh, we'll move there. Alright, we're at the boss door. Flame Mammoth is probably the safest boss in the game. It's really hard to go wrong with this guy. The worst he can do is probably jump twice or 3 times, and even then, we can kind of deal with it. Let's see what happens. Oh, his weakness is the Storm Eagle weapon. You can look at his health gate chunk. This elephant doesn't know what to do. Oh, he did, I'm an elephant. He puts his arms and his trunk up, he's like, I'm an elephant. Oh, that's another boss down, I believe. What is that? That's half the Mavericks down already. So now, I don't know when Poison does his revisit. We eventually will have to revisit the Chill Penguin stage. I'm not sure if he does that now. Let's find out. Yes, he does. So we're going back into the Penguin stage, a boss we already defeated. We just got the Flame Mammoth weapon, which is a flamethrower, and we're going into the ice level. Because the special heart to increase our health here is surrounded in ice, and we previously could not access it. So now we have charged boss weapons, so he's using the charged level 3 Sea Sting here. It just makes you invulnerable. It just lets you just, like, move through the stage uninterrupted. I think the lore there is X is actually camouflage, not invulnerable, but for the sake of gameplay, it's invulnerable. The guy you get it from is Chameleon. Let's see, jump up there, flame, there we go. We weren't able to break that igloo before. Now we're going to exit out of here, we're going to continue our trek through the game. We're going to go to Spark Mandrel next. So Spark Mandrel, this stage is another one a lot of runners would consider probably the hardest horizontal stage in this game. And the beginning here is a little bit rough. Let's see if he gets everything perfectly up into the sub-tank. Alright, he's doing it a slightly safer way, but that's perfectly acceptable. It's barely any slower either. Alright, good, he got the sub-tank. Oh, okay. I'm not sure if he intended to do that, or if that was a recovery. That was pretty sick. Gonna Sea Sting through here. Oh, I see what he's doing. That's pretty clean. I thought about doing this that way. Sick, actually. Alright, here's the... Oh, that's unfortunate. He missed the big tornado. So that just means this is gonna take longer. Let's see, is it even gonna be that much longer? Let's see. Not that much longer, not a big deal. But ideally, he wanted to hit Thunder Slimer there with that tornado. I didn't even get a chance to talk about Thunder Slimer because he took him out so quick. Let's see. Rest of this stage, he's going to go for one probably really hard upgrade heart grab. He's going to do it with the boomerang, and here it comes right here, and did he? Got it, wow. He was just at the cusp of missing that, but he still got it. So from here, the rest of the stage is just getting Spark Mandrel. This part's a little tricky, but I think, yeah, got a good grasp of it. Alright, we're at Spark Mandrel. So Spark Mandrel, his weakness is the first boss weapon, Chopin, Ice. We're going to be freezing him constantly. We're not going to give Spark Mandrel much of a chance to do anything. This is a pretty good run. Poison. Ooh. And Spark Mandrel is basically helpless. He can't DPS us in time, no matter what. He is, unfortunately, in the middle. He's in the parking space. That's one thing I should mention. You want to try and avoid killing bosses in the middle of the room, because in order to exit the stage, X has to automatically walk to the middle. So if a boss is in our way, it takes up more time. So that was just Mandrel being a jerk. Alright, I'm sure that Poison is going to go for what we respectfully call the booty grab. This booty grab trick is the same application as the Chameleon 3 grab and that magic carpet we saw in Storm Eagle. This one, however, is luck-based. We don't even have a guaranteed drop of it yet. Let's see if he gets it. If he gets it, I'm gonna go nuts. We got the drop. Oh, wow, he was a bit too low, unfortunately. So, it's not a big deal. We get another chance at this, because we're going to have to revisit this stage. But if he would have gotten that, he would have saved about 7 seconds on the run. Again, not a huge deal, but it's a very stylish trick to get. You do want to get it, ideally. That was a close one. It was a good attempt. So, a lot of this stage is riding on minecarts, and he's going to jump down a big hole. And he's going to run away from this bulldozer guy, and the idea here is he wants to boomerang this heart, just get it while he's running away, just like that. So, got the heart, and he's going to go on the final cart ride. Now, this is important. At the end of this, there's going to be a huge ramp off to lead to the boss. He wants to see the top of the cliff. See how, I don't know if you guys caught it, but really briefly, there was a health on top of that cliff. That health is integral to the run, believe it or not. We need to see that health 5 times throughout our game in order to unlock the Hadoken. Up that cliff is where the Hadoken will spawn later on. Also, really good pattern for Armadillo. You do not want Armored Armadillo to roll around, but he didn't roll around at all. It's awesome. Penguin and Dillo were good this run. Storm Eagle was kind of a jerk. Anyway, let me go back to that cliff. So, later on, we're going to revisit this stage, and you're going to see Poison die quite a bit. As a matter of fact, now that I'm talking about this out loud, I understand why he got that extra life in Storm Eagle stage, because he died on the first T3 attempt. That's just occurring to me now. So here we go, we're going to go to the final Maverick, the water level guy, Launch Octopus. Unlike most games, I think this game's water level is pretty fun, because it's like almost zero gravity physics. I see someone in the chat, Cookie Monster. Yeah, you actually, to be more accurate, you need to see 2 pixels behind that health for it to count. But anyway, this is Storm Eagle, Launch Octopus's stage. We want to just abuse this as Sea Sting. This stage is full of mini-bosses, so he's using the Sea Sting to kill them really quick, be invincible, and kill them. You can fire it while using its invincibility. It's an insanely versatile weapon in this run. He's shooting it in the way where he hits the periscope and the boss at the same time. It hits him harder. So here's another thing we have to kill. This is a big secret that I think a lot of people casually playing this as a kid didn't know. You can kill that green guy, and he breaks the floor down here to lead to where the heart chamber is. This heart, unlike the other hearts in the game, this one's going to require a mini-boss fight, and mini-boss dead. There you go. Wasn't a very good heart guardian, because he just got smoked just like that. Let's see, going up here, and again, we just killed that red mini-boss, the Ouroboros, and we just killed another one before it even spawned. There was a mini-boss there, I swear. So here, we're going into one of the other, I guess, 4 horsemen of RNG in this game, Launch Octopus. Launch Octopus is defeated by the previous boss, Armored Armadillo's weapon. We do not want this guy to go into a little swirly hurricane thing. That is bad. We just want him to stay chill, just fire fish and missiles at you. So far so good, so far so good. Oh my god. Yes! There we go. And poison is in the center too. That's the cherry on top of the launch octopus sushi. Alright. So all 8 Mavericks are defeated. That means we've unlocked the final stages. However, we are doing one more revisit before we approach the end of the game. But look how fast this was. Oh yeah, we got a little cutscene here. I feel like we just began. We're already at the final 4 levels of the game, essentially. This man is playing fast and playing hard. So we're going back in the Armored Armadillo stage. This is where we get the aforementioned Hadouken I mentioned in the run. For those of you who don't know, Capcom, the company, in real life, made Mega Man X. They also made Street Fighter. So Capcom decided to, oh, he almost got it again. That's okay. That something is what he would have gotten. Anyway, you guys have seen this stage. You know, it's just riding on carts, essentially. Let me go back to what I was saying. Capcom made this game and Street Fighter, so Capcom decided it would be cute to put the main character of Street Fighter, Ryu's Hadouken, in this game for Little Guy X to get. But they hid it behind, you know, a lot of crap you need to do. And Poison did most of that already. The real conditions for the Hadouken, as I'm aware, are you need to see that health on the cliff 5 times, you need to have all the other upgrades in this game. Hearts, sub-tanks, capsules, everything. Once all those conditions are completed, you'll see the guy in the capsule, Dr. Light, I believe. Dr. Light in a Ryu outfit, giving you the Hadouken. It's kind of cute, actually. I didn't mention this the first time through, but you'll notice Poison kind of jumping on this minecart. The reason he's doing that is in that last mineshaft, there's these mechanical birds that spawn, and they really lag the game, so we're jumping over their spawn triggers. Like, the spawn triggers are obviously invisible to a casual player, but like when we speedrun, we know exactly where they are. So we're just jumping them. So anyway, that was 2 visits so far. The first time he went through the stage, and that one. So you'll notice he died. That's okay, we need to die. That's why we need all the extra lives. Here's visit number 2, looking good. I mean, number 3, I'm sorry, number 3. These deaths are on purpose, guys, don't worry. In the chat, I see some people going like, no, trust me, we are on target. Let's see, what else is there to talk about while we do this? Because unfortunately, this is the most repetitive part of the game, but we're almost done already. And that's 4. 4 visits. Now, once we get there again, we will see Dr. Light up there in his Ryugi, giving us the Hadouken, and it will even demonstrate the Hadouken. I think now will be a good chance to say that with this Hadouken, it is the most powerful weapon in the game. It's not a weapon you select to, you actually have to do the Street Fighter input, down right, shoot for it. Now, this weapon just one-shots nearly everything in the game, and you need to be at full health to use it. That's the important part. You'll see here he gets it. He's going to exit the stage, so we have a full menu, we have everything, we're going into the final 4 stages. This is what we like to call Sigma 1, in my opinion, best soundtrack in the game. Alright, so remember the very first boss in the game, that robot guy that grabbed us in the intro stage? We're having our rematch against him now that we're stronger. Oh, okay. What Poison was going for there was called Leap of Faith, which is just like a YOLO kind of jump across those platforms. Poison saw that he wasn't going to quite make it, so he backed out of it, which was an intelligent move in my opinion. I think if he would have went for that jump, he would have died. Alright, so if you, let's see if he gets the vial skip. Good. There's a cutscene there that triggers when you stand on the floor, so Poison avoided the floor. You're gonna see some weird stuff happening, like moving in the middle of cutscenes here. This whole boss fight is gonna take place in kind of a cutscene. There's a small chance of a soft block here, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Went good. That actually was as good as it could have went. So we're fighting this guy again. Unfortunately, we still couldn't beat him with all of our upgrades and weapons. So now, it's just X and File, or Fava as it's called in Japanese. That's a one-on-one fight. Let's go. This will be the hardest fight of X's life. Oh wait, never mind. Vile's already dead, thanks to the Hadoken. We're used to that. We're going to be doing that to the rest of the bosses in the game, except the final boss. Unfortunately, our buddy Zero died, missing his legs. So now we have to finish the stage. I say Poison is doing the slightly safer strat here. This vertical climb is really tough to do right. We really want to see Sting through this, ideally. There's like a billion enemies there. And we don't want to lose health at all from now on. If we lose health, we can't fire the Hadoken. Poison has a couple sub-tanks to get health back. Quanger, lovely. That refight against Boomer Quanger there, it could go wrong if Quanger decides to be a jerk. Coming up, we have another hallway we're going to see Sting through, and then we have the real boss of Sigma 1, which is Bow Spider. The way Bow Spider works is it's four columns. Every green thing in between the columns it will turn at. Let's see, you can't hit him until he comes down. Well, that's a rough pattern. Well, that's one of the slower patterns, unfortunately. But that was still a clean fight. So that's Sigma 1 out of 4 down. Yeah, to address the chat, there is the Boomer Quanger skip, but that is for the any percent category. It's actually slower to do it in the 100% category that's being played here. Alright, here we go. We are in Sigma 2. Playing well so far. Nice. So we're going to refight a lot of these bosses, but the RNG is negligible because we're essentially one-shotting them. Like Penguin, we used to have to worry about his slide, but no, we just put plasma in his chest. This next section here, alright, looks like he's going to see Sting through this as well. Good. Good, look at this hallway, it's like full of enemies and stuff, and again, we cannot get hit. So we're coming up to the refight against Storm Eagle. Storm Eagle always starts the fight by flapping his wings, so as long as Poison does his dashes right, he can get in close enough to Hadoken him. Answer the question in chat, will we see an air Hado? Yes, we will in Sigma 3. We'll see one. Alright, but for the main boss of this stage we're coming up to, the boss is called Rengda. He is a giant face in the background, and he is a face that has 3 different colored eyes. 2 eyes that could be of 3 colors. We want to see blue eyes, ideally. We do not want to see green eyes. Red eyes can sometimes be good. So we're praying for blue. Okay, that's a bad red eye. We want the eyes that come down. There's a blue eye, but unfortunately it's a little late. You notice how Poison took some damage. A good 1 cycle on the nose. Nice, nice. Good fight considering the pattern you got. Best possible pattern is a blue eye will come down to you, you Hadoken it, a second blue eye will come down to you, you Hadoken it, and then you 1 cycle the nose. That's fine. Rangda is just one of those bosses that you just have to deal with. So we're going into the final real level of this game, Sigma 3. This is where the majority of the Maverick refights are. Poison's going to go for a trick called the Armadillo Skip. This is the Armadillo boss sword. He's setting it up carefully. Got it. So you'll notice how the camera's all glitched up down there. Like, it shouldn't be showing that. We're skipping the Armadillo refight by doing that. The game... Oh, that's unfortunate. Poison took a hit, but he has a sub-tank here. Poison's going so fast I can't even explain all this stuff, but yeah, we're going for an air Hadoken here. He's gonna stick an ice sled in the wall. Sub-tank. And boom! Got him! Nice. Wow. That is a very stylish trick. So, really, that's the last, like, I would say, dangerous trick of the game. There's still some other tech left, especially if Poison's gambling man, which looks like he is right now. Oh, what a gambling man! What a master! That guy Poison just put all of his chips on the roulette wheel on green and hit it. Poison didn't even bother freezing Spark Mandrel. He just threw the Hadoken raw. That is ballsy. Alright, coming down here, we're gonna refight Launch Octopus. This Launch Octopus refight's easy. Just shoot once and then Hadoken. Wow, it goes the same every time. Like, it's such a relief. So moving on here, the only Maverick we have left to refight is Play Mammoth after this section that, again, we're just going to see Sting through. Poison is jumping in a specific way here to reduce lag, because there's a lot of enemies packed into a small hallway. So if you just let your dash go loose, the game will slow down to a crawl. All you do with this guy is you just walk past him with a Hadoken. Now we're going to move on to the real boss of Sigma 3, which is the D-Rex. We use a special kind of method to Hadoken him called the Domdoken, based off the old X-Runner Kamalix, who coined the term, or he invented it. Will just be we dash up and Hadoken his nose, and we get it. Oh no, no Domdoken, but let's see, we'll get the backup. The backup. It's fine. The Domdoken saves like maybe 2 seconds after that. Alright, so we're going into the final stage of the game. Not really much of a stage, it's more of just the final boss after a long vertical climb. Let's see, what else is there to say about this? I guess I'll talk about the final boss. Final boss is 3 fights. It would be his dog, followed by its master named Sigma, who's the main antagonist of this game, and then Sigma again, with kind of like combining with his dog. The background. I don't know if he's actually fusing with the dog or what, but it's supposed to be the dog in the background. So with the dog, we're just gonna shoot it with some yellow stuff and then Hadoken it, dog down. And also for the people on the timer, be ready on time pretty soon. It's not after this fight, it's after the big fight in the background. We're just gonna Hadoken this guy. Perfect Hadoken, by the way. You could tell how good it was by where Sigma's boots are, with the Timberlands. They were behind the bowl on the floor. That's my visual cue for it. So here's the final boss here. You cannot Hadoken this guy. You have to hit him with his weakness, the rolling shield. The only real luck factor here is if Poison can stay up on the claws. It's really hard to stay up on these things, not get hit. I think there's a very small chance of Poison actually dying here, but it's more about doing it quick. And time will be when the final boss's health reaches 0. So, I'm sorry, I meant to say magFAST, but time. That is the run, everybody. I hope you all enjoyed. I'm actually curious what the time was. That was an extremely good run, actually. 37:04, nice. That's pretty good, especially for a marathon. So, reading chat. Poison, I think if you want to unmute your mic, and if you want to talk back and forth with me, we'll kind of talk about the run. Oh, I'm seeing 36:59. Oh, Poison got a 36. According to this in chat. Hey, Poison, you there? Oh, so, pretty good run. I'm seeing 2 different times in chat, but it looks like you might have got a 36. 36:59. Oh, 37:03? Oh, man. Dude, that was a good run, though, overall. I mean, it's C3 in the marathon, you know. Its nerves are tripled, probably, I'm sure. Oh, wait, they're saying they can't hear Poison. I'll tell you what Poison was saying. Poison was expressing regret over having fumbled around with C3, but other than that, he's saying the run was solid.
Yo, can you hear me now?
Let's see what chat has to say.
Nothing yet.
You can't hear him.
I haven't. You can hear him now. Chat. I can hear you guys, and chat is now saying they can hear you. So you're good to go.
Cool.
Go for it. Tell them what you think about the run. I did my best for commentary.
Yeah, that was unfortunate with the C3 Chameleon heart grab. I kind of fumbled around there for a minute, but we got it, and everything else went pretty smooth. Just some, I don't know, I hold myself to a high standard, so I think it was a crap run, but I'm glad I got to show off some cool stuff for you guys, and yeah.
You hit basically every major glitch, like almost.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I was most excited about Carpet. I really wanted you to hit that in the run. And also, to the magFAST guys real quick, I think I might have said PAX by accident in the run. I am so sorry. I meant to say magFAST.
It happens. You're good.
So, is there anything we should do to wrap up, or are we all good?
I'd say you're pretty good, but if you have any last-minute things you want to say, it'd be a good thing to go now. Other than that, I think you're pretty good.
You got anything last minute you want to shout out?
Just that Mega Man X1 is the best game ever made.
Yeah, it is.
I will say one last thing though before you go, is that chat is vehemently disagreeing that this run was bad. I thought it was great, and so did chat.
Well, thank you very much.
Like there was no real points in the run where I had a mini heart attack. I think there was one jump in Dillo stage after the second bulldozer guy points. I thought you were gonna jump into the spikes. I had like a mini heart attack. I'm like, no, he's got these.
Oh yeah, I had a heart attack too. That was that was scary.
Everything was cool. Anyway, guys, I'm going to head out now. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to commentate, and Poison, thanks a lot for showing off the game to everybody else.
Yeah,
I'll
man.
see you guys later.
Thanks, Bird.
Bye.
All right.
All right, I guess that's it.
Thank you so much. That was an excellent run.
Awesome. I'll check you guys later.